Hello guys, subscribe to WorldWideChels.
I WorldWideChels.
WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream. Chelsea 4, Leicester 2. Should have been a lot easier, but we are off to Wembley. The most important thing is we did get the win in the end. No extra time. I didn't want to waste another half an hour or potential penalties. We'll be getting to the goals, of course. Sterling misses. There's just so much to be talking about. Disasi's own goal. It was a crazy, crazy game of football. Leicester done
entertaining,
yes. Leicester done really, really well. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. They need to focus on the Championship and come back into the Premier League for sure. I'm joined here with Sindra, of course. Sindra, how are you feeling about the game, man?
Nerve-wracking. Like, we got an early start. Brilliant work from Nico Jackson to square it to, of all people, Mark Cucurella from left back coming there, and brilliant run for him, but brilliant spotted by Jackson. Did really well to just park Vestergaard behind him and sort played across. It was nerve-wracking. Like I was said to you before this year, like I was going to get some lunch, then played some Connect for my mother. By the time I got back, it was 2-2. I was like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, it was a crazy, crazy one. Look, I agree with the comments. I want to talk about Sterling today.
Yeah. I like you saw what I wrote in the WhatsApp chat. Of course we have one on here. I haven't seen him in a while in KJ who likes Sterling, but my God, what does it have to take to drop this guy? He has been performing for a long time. He has been selfish. It's good to see that it actually took a chance and played it across instead of trying to go with it and score and set up the second goal. But he should have had like 3 to 4 more assists where he's through one-on-one with another player with him, and he decides to then try to take it himself instead of just scoring it. Like we've seen it. You guys, of course, are more frustrated because you have seen it for England as well at the biggest stage in a World Cup final. City saw it in the Champions League some years ago. Like this guy is just in some points just selfish. When you think...
I mean, look, it's so frustrating. I mean, look, he got a good assist. Don't get me wrong. I do have to give him one positive.
Brilliant work for that goal.
Yeah, brilliant. But it's like the penalty just looked lazy. Why is he taking it? Why is he taking all the free kicks? I thought Palmer was a designated person to be doing everything. Like, why is Sterling doing it? I don't understand.
Yeah, you're right. And like from a scene from Twitter as well, Portras said that some people can take penalties, but when we have a guy this season who has scored 100% of his penalties, and a guy that is struggling for form and not performing, of course I would say, okay, maybe give it to him if he hadn't scored in a while, if he was a striker, to get him going with confidence. But this isn't a league game. If we draw, it's going to extra time. If we lose, we lose, we're out. It's not like it's a league game where we can get a point and if he misses or stuff like that. But we should just give Cole Palmer that penalty. And of course, the free kick, I would say if it was further back, give it to Sterling. We have seen him score free kicks from a further distance back before. I think at this distance, Palmer would have been better because he would have just tried to finesse it some more instead of power. Power from almost 18 yards or 16 yards is not the best. And that penalty, that free kick, one of the worst free kicks I've seen in a long time. The way he's nowhere near the target. He sends it, I think, over Stamford Bridge. It's such a bad free kick.
The thing is, it wasn't even aimed at the goal. That's the worst bit about it. It was like towards the right.
It of course he mishit it where it went. It hit it outside of the boot, so it went another other direction. But yeah, that's an awful free kick. Sterling just, and my God, what is Poch doing? Yes, he did, like the substitutes he made today had impact late in the game, but why bring off Mudryk first? Like, Mudryk didn't have a bad game. He didn't have a good game. He was a little bit invisible in my opinion, but he wasn't as terrible as Sterling. So what does Mudryk have to do to stay on the pitch instead of Sterling? Like, Mudryk had, I would say, a better game, a more quiet game, but a better game than Sterling. Of course, Sterling had things that highlighted how bad his performance was today. Mudryk didn't. But when you see a player, it isn't going for him in front of goal. He had a one-on-one chance that he missed. He missed a penalty. He fucked the free kick. Sorry, my language.
Oi.
Yeah. What does Mudryk have to do? Who is on form? Who's getting better in a number 10 role, not on the wing? What does he have to do to get minutes? Of course, if we will, maybe I would say, brought on Noni and taken off Sterling, moved Mudryk to the left and Palmer into the middle. Of course, that would have maybe changed a little bit, but and then Carney came on. But fair play to the subs. They stepped up when we needed them. Brilliant work from Palmer. So yeah, I'm happy we're through. But Sterling, he should not start against Burnley.
No, it's very, very true. It's very, very true.
He should stop.
I want to give a big shout out to Saran, of course, always supporting 28 months as a member on YouTube.
Big up, Saran.
I realize it's 28 months. That's actually
that's a long time.
That's longer than needing Chelsea's ownership.
Yeah,
no, it's not. It's close. It's close.
See, that's like 4 years.
Huh? No, bro. What do you mean? There's 12 months in a year, bro. 2.5 years, or just under 2.5 years.
Yeah, 2.5 years. Yeah, my bad. My math is
woke up on the wrong side today, sir.
Yeah, no, my math is not doing well today.
Join us every single game after the game. Obviously, as I said, the channel will be probably up to speed during the summer when all the transfers come in and out. Me and Saranaf will be doing a lot of shows during that time, maybe from end of May. So, but for the meantime, come and join us after the game. See out the season. Hopefully, we get to Wembley, of course. We're Wembley now, but Wembley final.
Yeah.
You want Coventry?
Yeah.
Why do you want Coventry?
Well, to be honest, it's the easiest game out of maybe
Liverpool today. After today, it's not an easy game, bro.
Yeah, but out of the teams that we might be facing, City, Coventry, or either Liverpool or United, Coventry is the best team to get.
Give us Liverpool.
I don't want Liverpool. Like, I want Liverpool and City in the final, or not in the final, of course not, but in the semi-finals, and then give us Coventry.
I want United in the final.
Yeah, I'm rooting for United because I think we have a better chance. Even though I think we have a better chance of beating United than we do Liverpool or City. But
exactly. When is the draw? After the game.
After the United Liverpool game today.
Yeah, so it's gonna be very, very interesting. I think a lot of people want Liverpool the final for revenge. We've lost 3 in a row against them, like we see.
I know how people decide that we want Liverpool in the final because of revenge, but do we really want to lose 4 finals in a row against them?
And they're gonna bum lick Klopp.
Yeah, I scrap Liverpool in the final. I know we want revenge. We can get revenge another time when Klopp isn't there.
This is true as well, by the way. I forgot about this.
Yeah, we have drawn.
We've drawn games twice, right?
Yeah, we've drawn both games against City.
4-4 and 2-2.
1-1.
Or 1-1.
1-1. Yeah.
That is you know what, City. Yeah, maybe City actually. That will be
damn Rodri both times. Coming up with clutch goals, man.
Yeah. Look, Chelsea 4, Leicester 2. Leicester
played well.
Leicester had a very, very good game in the second half. They pressured us quite a lot. They controlled the game,
Yeah.
I felt, in the second
Well-
half. Let's talk about disasi. Is he fully at fault? Why is Sanchez out of goal?
I wouldn't say he's full out of fault there. I think it's a combination. Of course, he's getting pressured. Easiest thing to do there is pass back. Why Sanchez is sleeping on the 16-yard line in the middle of it is a question I want to ask him. Like, from what I've seen today, play Petrovic every single game for the rest of the season, and
But
sell
you were a
Sanchez.
Sanchez fan. You said Sanchez is better than Petrovic.
Hey, I haven't seen Petrovic yet. I've seen enough of Sanchez. Like, of course, he's out of form because he just came back from injury, but still, Petrovic is the guy.
But a couple months ago, you said when Sanchez is fit again, he has to play instead of Petrovic.
Did I? I can't remember. I did. Don't put words into my mouth, Sadiq. I swear I never said that.
Are you sure?
Yes,
I've got clips.
you have to look through a lot of them because I've been there for a while now.
I've got clips, so we'll bring it up in the next stream. You were like, "Oh, when Sanchez comes back, I feel like
Yeah,
he
I
should
said
come back to the
when he
team."
comes back, he will start. But from what I've seen, I want Petrovic to start from now. Petrovic has convinced me that he's a better goalkeeper than Sanchez. And
It's a big statement.
yeah, I know, but Petrovic hasn't made, I would say, any like the same mistakes that Sanchez has done this season. Like, he's more convincing on the ball. Yes, his distribution is maybe worse than Sanchez's, but I'm more comfortable with Petrovic on the ball than Sanchez. And I thought Sanchez.
I was joking. I was joking.
Yeah.
You didn't say anything.
Yeah, yeah, I knew you were.
I'm just trolling you. I'm just trolling
Yeah,
you. But
but
let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Have we been defensively better without Thiago Silva recently?
It's hard to say. Like, I would say in a way yes, but also in a way no, because we look maybe defensively better, but we're still conceding goals. I would say we're conceding better goals, like in the way that the goals that we concede look a lot better. Look at the 2 goals against Newcastle in the weekend or Monday. I wouldn't say anyone was at fault for those in a similar way to previously. Thiago Silva, of course, has been really good for us for a long time now. I think the age is getting to him. His performance is starting to drop off. So I would say it's the right time to start phasing him out. I was always expecting this season to maybe be the season where he's being phased out, because fewer games means, of course, he can get more rest because we are not in Europe. But also, I would think that we now have Chalobah back. We still have Wesley Fofana we haven't seen this season, that has been out for, and we will not maybe see for this season. I wouldn't even risk him this season because he's been so unlucky with injuries. We have disasi, we have Badiashile, we have Colwell. So we already have 5 good center backs. Of course, maybe we'll sell Chalobah in the summer. Then we only have 4. Looks like we are interested in a center back from, is it Lille, in Lenny Euro. I don't know how much he will cost. If he's around the price of Badiashile and disasi, I wouldn't mind it. But I have a feeling if we are doing that, it looks like we also kind of in a way want to play a 3 at the back with disasi, Badiashile and Euro or Fofana or something like that in the centre back positions. But we'll have to see what we does. But
yes, it's very interesting that Chalobah's been playing in recent games as well. I don't know if it's to boost up the value.
I think it's sometimes is in a way, but it's also good to see. I wouldn't say Chalobah has been that bad.
Yeah, he hasn't been that bad. Definitely.
He is a decent player, and he's putting in the okay performances. Like, he has not been at fault for anything defensively, in my opinion, and he shows that he really wants to play for the badge, and he's putting his body on the line. So, and to a guy that has been out for the entire season so far, he has been good.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, look, we've got another question here from Varna. Am I the only one who thinks selling Gallagher in the summer might be reasonable?
Like Gallagher is a hard one for me. Of course, he has, I think it's 18 months or 12 months left in the summer on his contract.
Yeah.
He has been one of our most consistent players this season. No doubt about it. He has been one of the better ones. Of course, he has had some bad games. Every player has that at some point, but it's hard because he looks a lot more like a leader than our captain. Today, he looks more like a leader that demands from his players and is shouting at them. Like the one thing I missed that I didn't see from Gallagher today was during the penalty. No one was, after the penalty was given, I was watching, no one was talking to Sterling, give the ball to Palmer. No one was giving the ball to Palmer, giving the ball to Sterling. He just
didn't Palmer pick up the ball?
I don't think he did.
No, but I think he picked up the ball and he gave it to Sterling because Sterling asked for it.
If that was the case, I would have been. If I was Gallagher there, I would have contested it and said, "I know you gave it to him, Palmer. You should take it." Like the guy is doing so well from penalties. Of course, I'm talking about Cole Palmer. He should be. He should be like a designated penalty taker. If we get a penalty, he should be the first one. Of course, if he then gives it to Sterling, I will say, okay, I respect that you give it to someone who is struggling for form and so on. But the way the way I will only accept it in a way is if then Sterling scores it. Like the way the penalty was, it was so terrible. Like no
It was
connection.
really bad.
It was
really bad.
It was soft, no connection, not well placed. It was in the middle of the on the left hand side, easy for the goalkeeper because it's not down in the corner, so they have to really stretch for it. It's not in the middle, so if they dive past it.
Could you have done better?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
I'm not talking about FIFA. I'm talking about real life.
Know.
You can take penalties in life. How do you take your penalties? Who would you compare your penalties to?
I don't know really, but I was also not to brag, designated penalty taker for my handball team, and handball is a lot harder. Of course, yes, you take it with your hand, but hey, the goal is smaller. Okay, yeah, a much smaller frame.
That's interesting. Just quickly, guys, we've got 28 people tuning in. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification. As we said, we are streaming after the game at full time immediately. Myself, Sindre. And we did say in the summer we'll be popping with more shows.
The summer will be mental.
So summer's gonna be crazy, Sindre. It's gonna be crazy for the channel and hopefully for the club. We should see some improvements. And hopefully some new players. We know when we sign new players, it's always exciting to talk about.
Yeah, sure. Love the transfer window, man. And don't forget, not only signings, but also the outgoings we're going to talk about.
The outgoings are going to be crazy. I think I want to see some surprises.
Yeah, of course. Like, I'm not surprised if some of the people who signed this summer might go.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, it's going to be... It's going to be very, very interesting for sure. We need a lot of defensive players, I think.
I would not be surprised if Poch stays, that we switched up, or if Poch goes. That's also something we need to cover. Like if the club decides, okay, Poch, you have had a year. Of course, you took us to maybe then take us to finals. Hopefully, win one. Hopefully, win the FA Cup.
It gives them confidence boost if we win these trophies.
Yeah. Like I would say, if we win the FA Cup, and the difference in the FA Cup is at the latter end of the season. isn't it?
Yeah. It's towards the end of May, I think it was, or something like that, or maybe mid-May. Rough. No, it should be end of May actually. It should be end of May. Probably like
Yeah, I think
28th, 27th.
no, it's before the Champions League final. It's a 25th, so you weren't far off.
25th. Yeah.
It's the 25th of May.
Yeah.
So like the semifinals will be played the 20th of April, and then a month later, it's
It's quite a long time with the difference, isn't it?
yeah
20th.
yeah it's a month difference, almost a little bit over a month.
Yeah. I mean, look, the most important thing was we got the win today. I thought at 2-0 we could make it 3-4-0, and then we had surprises as life, as always, as a Chelsea fan in recent years. We're going through a difficult period. But luckily we did get the job done. That was the most important thing in today.
Yeah.
Any last questions before we wrap up, Syndrome, man? Because the most important thing is we've got the win. We're gonna take a 2-week break, of course. I actually hate the international break so much. Why is it coming now? Like, it's
and especially when it's friendlies. Like,
what's the point?
Like the players are playing enough games. Like I think now, like in next year, the Champions League format is going to change after this season. I think then it's going to be more games in the league or in the Champions League. I don't quote me, but I might be wrong on that one.
By the way, I think Arsenal will win the Champions League this year.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think so, because they have to beat Bayern and either City or Madrid.
They'll beat Bayern though, because Bayern, they're not good anymore, man.
Yeah, back Tommy Tuchel, man. Of course, Bayern aren't performing, but if there's a time for Tuchel to rally his Bayern players and say, okay, I might be leaving at the end of the summer. I know we haven't been performing in the league, but we might still win the Champions League. So come on, guys, just pull together.
I've been watching Bundesliga for Bayern, and trust me, it is shocking.
Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I've seen.
I mean, look, Arsenal struggle to score the first goal, and then after the first goal, I feel like they get into gear. But it's like, I don't know, man. I feel like the competition and the quality levels in this Champions League, except for maybe City.
Only time will tell. That's you might say Arsenal will win the league, but only time will tell. That's all I'm going to say. Like that, the time is deciding what will happen. No, but I think if we at least get to the final, or if say we get magically we get Coventry or who else would it be? Either City
United.
United
or City.
Yeah, I don't know. Would I rather have City in the semi-final and United in the final? I think I would. Yeah, but
it's tough. It's tough. Look, we can get Coventry, but then we can get Coventry, and then United will have to play
City.
Yeah, United will have to play City. No.
Yeah, it's a tough one, because if we get United, City will get Coventry, and then basically City is almost guaranteed. Of course, I'm not going to talk down on Coventry, but
they want a City Liverpool final. They want another Klopp against Pep. They want another Klopp finale and a big game against Pep.
Yeah,
that's what they want. They definitely want that.
But I wouldn't mind Liverpool in the semi-finals and then get the revenge.
Why
because then it will stop them from going to the final. Stop the narrative of if City then goes through a Pep Cup final. I will also say that's kind of revenge, because yes, we don't directly beat them in the final, but we stop them from getting to the final in the first place, so they don't even have a chance of winning the trophy. So it's not like we beat them at we're the last hurdle they have to beat. We are the second last hurdle, and they don't get past us. So then it's better to beat them now than to beat them in the final, because if we get them in the final, it's a risk that we lose to them 4 times in a row. But
I mean,
if
look,
we beat them in the semis, I don't care that much because we haven't lost them in 4 finals in a row. We have lost to them in 3 finals in a row and the semifinals. So it would still suck. But
yeah, I mean, look, we're going. Time will tell, of course. We'll see how.
yeah,
After the game, we will finish around 5:30.
but I hope this will give the players some motivation that, come on, guys, step it up. We're still 11th place, man. Pull it together and get some performances. Do you think Dr. Fofana will play for Burnley against us?
Is he allowed?
I think if we say he can play, he can play.
No, I think in the Premier League you can't.
Oh,
I think
okay.
Premier League rules. I think Premier League actual rules you can't. But
fair enough. I didn't know that, but
if it was Carabao Cup, he might have been able to.
Or the FA Cup, yeah.
Yeah,
But it sucks for Burnley because he's been performing.
Did you see his goal? When I told you, check his goal.
Yeah, brilliant.
Crazy.
And he scored again yesterday.
I didn't see his goal yesterday. Was it what?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Scored a winner for Burnley. So I think he has 5 goals and assists in 6 games for Burnley.
Yeah, he's doing really, really well, man. I'm actually happy for him.
I would say I don't know if we should say send him on loan this season or keep him, because at the moment with Nkunku out injured, we only have Nico Jackson as a striker.
Where's Burham?
He's at Fulham.
I forgot about Burham, man. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Fulham have to pay us 4 million now.
Why?
Because there was a clause in his loan deal that if he had to start at least 10 games of the remaining campaign, and if not, they will have to pay us 4 million. And he wasn't even in the starting lineup yesterday. Wow. He wasn't even on the bench. So and there is like I think maybe it's 11 games left or something. I don't really know.
It's around 10, 11 games, maybe 10 games.
Yeah, it's 10 to 9 games left. So Fulham have 9 games left.
Very interesting.
I don't think Broja has played for them
at all.
He
started once. Sure, no, I swear he started once, Stuart. He must have started once when he first joined them. Didn't he start the first game?
No. Let's see.
Money! Let's go, people. We need that money, by the way, for FFP. We are struggling.
But I saw something that someone has tweeted out that Fulham has to pay us because he haven't played 10 games and they can't play him 10 times now because of how many games they have left in the season.
Exactly. So let's see what happens. Oh, he's coming on a sub. Stuart said. Guys, listen. I'm fasting. That's why I can't, talk too much or stream for too long. Obviously, can't eat, can't drink until I think after the United game, actually, about half an hour. But as we said, me and Sindra will be covering a lot of news in the summer. Varna will be talking about your question. Lukaku, Sanchez, Kepa, Ziyech. I said some of these have gone. I'm sure.
Yeah, all the loan players.
Yeah, look, we'll be talking about all this. We'll be talking about players coming in. Hopefully, Chelsea make it to the Wembley final, which we'll be covering, of course.
Yeah.
And I don't know what we can do in the international break. Maybe next weekend we can just come up with some type of content on the weekend, just for a bit. But we'll be back as well for the Burnley game, and we need to get into the top half. But I think if we win Emirates FA Cup, we get Europa League at least.
Yeah.
So
and
that's the least. That's the least we can.
And if we beat Burnley, we go 10th because we go past Newcastle.
Oh yeah, Definitely, that's
Yeah.
definitely true. As
And
well.
then
So
I think we will then still have a game in hand on them as well.
yeah, well, our game in hand is against Tottenham, who got destroyed yesterday 3-0, which was a surprise, by the way.
Yeah, big up Fulham.
Yeah, that was crazy. I did not expect that.
Hey, beating Tottenham at Craven Cottage isn't for everyone. Am I right?
Exactly. Well said.
Both our North and our London rivals,
Struggled.
struggled and didn't win.
Yeah, no, it's very, very true, man. Guys, everyone that's tuning in, man, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification. We'll try to do an episode next week, like we can see in the comments. Ramadan barbecue, bro. Maybe that's what we can do. But yeah, we'll be back with more content over the summer for sure, as I've been saying. So keep looking out for this channel, search for this channel, turn your subscription, turn the bell notification, check your emails. But yeah, just search for this channel after every single game. And hopefully a couple more collabs coming on our way as well. So until then, I'm out. Sindre, big up to you for making time as always. Big up Alfred, big up Matt, big up the whole team, KJ. But yeah, we'll be back soon, man. Peace.
Yeah, take care, guys.